Are we live? Are we live? Are we live? We're live! Hello, everybody. Welcome. How are all of you? I hope you're doing well. If you're significant amount of bed baths, I hope you're all having a lovely, lovely evening. Yeah! Oh, I hope you're all doing well. Today I am playing Tavern Talk, which I found while I was trying to look for new visual novels to play, and that one caught my eye. It looks like it takes place in a D&D-esque world, only they can't use, you know, D&D. They can't use the D&D name for obvious reasons, but it kind of gives that vibe. Which I am very, very excited to play. I absolutely love fantasy. And from my understanding, it's a game where you work as a barn, as a tavern keeper, and you listen to these mythical adventurers, like hear their stories and things, and I'm a little bit, just a little bit, not too much, just a little bit excited for this. And y'all know I love visual novels. Don't send me McDonald's. I don't think I really have any other announcements, so we're just going to go into the game section. Game section? E. How do I keep managing to make the same fuck up every fucking stream for the past few days? That's annoying. Anywho, Tavern Talk. I've never played this game before, but I'm going to guess we're gonna have to use window capture, because for some reason game capture does not seem to like visual novels very well. Well, I suppose we could try. Okay, it does work for this one. Typically, game capture does not work for visual novels. Press any key. Now we do have the DLC, because go big or go home. No, we are not going to play the DLC yet. Select save file. Select your pronoun. I wish they let you choose multiple, because really I go by multiple, so the only ones I don't use are they them. So I'll just go with she her, I guess. It's fine.
Once upon a time, in a world far, far away, in a realm ruled by dragons and magic. Well, actually, it was this land specifically. Not that far away. Let me start over. Once upon a time, somewhere in Gaia, not that far away, there was a tavern. My tavern.
I did not expect animation, but I'm here for it. Or at least not like this.
A place open to everybody. Even jackdaws, I suppose. But I'm not just your typical innkeeper. My drinks are infused with magic to aid ambitious adventurers on their quests. To make sure they always return victorious. Big shoes to fill, I know. Then again, what's the worst that could happen?
Oh, she's cute. Hiya, Innkeep. How's it going? All fine and dandy. Can't complain. How about you, Fable? All fine and dandy? Yes, all fine and dandy. I like her design. She's very, very cute. I had such an exciting day. Really, really exciting. Yes? Ooh, did you go on an adventure? Even better! I took a walk around the grove, and then I replanted a mushroom that I had fallen over. Okay. Then I patiently waited for it to turn into a mushroom monster or a mushroom mimic. Maybe a gnome? Did it? I'm gonna go with no. No. But I got to take another walk around the grove. Wow, Fable. Very, very interesting story. How was it? Great! I got to see the same stones, the same trees, the same amaranth hydra guarding the entrance to Avalon, the same moss. I even got to water the asters. They didn't need it. They didn't really need it, but it was there, so... Girl, you need a life. I say this as a shut-in. It sounds very lackluster. I'm kidding. Exciting. Who am I kidding? My life is as exciting as a roasted nut. I mean, roasted nuts could be good. I've heard, I'm not positive because, you know, I've never done this, but I've heard roasted chestnuts are delicious. Baby. I'm not helping your case, am I, girl? This game is very lively for where you're literally just a tavern keep. It's kind of cool. I like it. Nuts are healthy. Very thrilling in sauces. As a snack, there are various types of nuts. Walnuts, peanuts, hazelnuts. Let's say this girl, please send her on some kind of quest. I'm allergic. Oh. Wow. Would you look at the time? Listen, I have other customers to serve. So is there anything I can get you? Please order something. Make this less awkward. Oh. I didn't know that. Oh, no worries. I mean, I never told you. And hey, at least something would happen if I ate a nut. Just not something very fun. I especially love the beret. Maybe I'm being biased. Anaphylactic shock and all that. Does that count as an adventure? No, but it counts as a fun trip to the hospital. No, I think that counts as a mistake. Yeah. So what you're saying is that you're missing some spice? So what you're saying is you're missing some spice. Oh, no, no, no. I have a very sensitive stomach. I don't think chills would help me much. That's not what I meant. So I'm very good at growing Phoenix chilies. Girl, I was talking about the spice in your life. Ah. Oh. That's what you meant. Well, yes. Yes, exactly, that's it. There's no chili flakes, no garlic, no dragons. I'm sorry, dragons? Just a lot of salt. I'm like a bland soup. Don't say that. Yeah, I got nothing. I'm sorry, I got nothing. You're on your own here, hon. So a classic case of boredom. I see. Time to grab the shrooms. Kidding. Twitch. That was a joke. Do you know that feeling when nothing exciting is going on in your life? Oh boy, do I. Boy, do I. More than I would like to. Like, life isn't bad, but also not particularly fun. Well, how do I answer this? Have you tried adding some zest to your soup? Have you tried visiting a circus? You know what? We're gonna go with visiting a circus. That one actually sounds fun. Have you tried visiting a circus? Huh? Well, perhaps you can find something fun there. I'm not into the whole circus thing. Clowns scare me. I always think they have ulterior motives. Okay. I see why you're not an adventurer. The way they look at me with their empty eyes and wide smiles, scary. Yeah, girl, maybe you are better off living a bland life. But apart from that, I'm trying. I tried singing, but what is singing if not the telling of a tale? How can I sing if things never live through anything? What do you mean? Well, day in, day out, I live in the same green soup of routines. Fuyu! Hello! Welcome! How are you? Sure, I have my forest and I look after it, but I want to go out there and see something. Like, for example, listen to this song I started writing. You know what? I'm not singing. I wish to be a hero, slaying mighty dragons. I wish to meet a pretty nymph resting by the lakes. That sounds like a good song opening to me. A pretty nymph. A pretty nymph? Well, that's pretty daring. Of course it is. That's the point. Finding them, enjoying themselves in the water. There's Hiram. How are you, honey? I'm good. I'm good. Let me give you a shout out real quick. And thank you for the head pat reading. Slash. Shout out. For you. Alright, everybody go follow Fuyu. Oops. The sun shining through the treetops, making the stream glisten and the fragmented light a divine beauty. I would love to sing about the exciting, magical things I encounter. But to be honest, the most exciting thing in my life is coming to your tavern and discovering new drinks. Oh, that's just sad. I mean, don't get me wrong, drinking is fun, but if that's the only fun thing you got going on, get alive! Not a lot of songs you can write about that. I wouldn't mind a jingle. I'll think of one. Can I mention nymphs if you want? I would prefer if you didn't! Okay, maybe one day I'll get to offer them to... Well, maybe one day I'll get to offer them their own jingle. In the meantime, can I offer you a drink? Yes, I'd love a drink. The usual? Yes, please. That means a swift strike, in case you forgot. Thank you for the... Thank you for the reminder, Fable. It's my favorite. It always makes me feel like a featherlight nymph floating on the waves of a sunny lake. Do you want to be with the nymph or be the nymph? Both? Fair enough! But mostly, I want a swift strike. Message received. Although, I was wondering... I've been coming to your tavern for so long, and I still don't know anything about how you make your drinks. Could you show me? No! That no just sounds mean. Okay. I've never played this, so we're gonna need a tutorial. Yes. Really? Yes. What should I do? Do I need to put on an apron or summon a familiar? How do I summon a familiar? Just follow me. Welcome to my mixing nook. So this is what it looks like back here. Hello, Andrew. Careful, I haven't fed him yet. Hey, feed the baby! Always feed the babies! Can we also acknowledge that he kind of looks like a tadpole? Or a baby dragon? He's kind of cute. He's very, very cute. Where do we start? Well, usually I start by figuring out what my patrons want. Make sure I don't forget what they ordered, I take notes in my journal. Let's have a look. Oh, you have pinned my order. Which is... Oh, Swift Strike. The Frosted Lagoon. I did. If I want to look for specifics, I check my detailed notes. I do keep a log just in case. A Frosted Lagoon. The Frosted Lagoon protects you from any physical and spiritual harm and cools you down on even the hottest summer days. It even offers additional UV protection. What more could you ask for? Okay. That is not what we're making, though. When I'm sure I know what was asked of me, I browse my recipes. Can't you just freehand mix something to see what sticks? No, I like to mix and match for a varied result, but the right balance is crucial. So I stick to my recipes. When I've settled on one, I can use the chalk to draw it on the board. What if you pick the wrong one? I can either erase it with a sponge or just pick up a different recipe. Excuse me. My ingredients are stored in the 5 bottles on the right. Ah. Those are very, very pretty. Anybody else just tempted to down one just to see what happens? There's dexterity, intelligence, defense, strength, and charisma. Casual hair flip. I think dexterity sounds the tastiest. I had a feeling you might say that. If I mess up or want to redo my drink for any other reason, I can simply feed my mistake to Andu. Oh, you hear that, Andu? I guess you're my personal dumpster. Once I'm done, I ring the bell to activate the primordial vortex. Ring the bell to activate the primordial vortex. Where the fuck is the bell? Oh, this bell. I was looking for a different kind of bell. I'm dumb. Actually, I don't need to bore you with the magical details. Just try making a drink. You've got this. I believe. Order, I believe it was Swift Strike. Be a leaf on the wind, a Swift Strike. This must have for any dexterity devoted adventurer grants you agility, speed, and remarkable accuracy. Oh, and a tasty drink. With an order this delicious, you'll exceed any dwarf's kill count in no time. Raw recipe. Oh, okay. Okay, I think that means this. Okay, shield. Okay, this one. What am I supposed to do? I'm confused. Possibly blah blah blah. Do I just... Okay, that's not what you do. What am I supposed to do then? I'm confused. Ah. She asked for Swift Strike. Oh, which one was selected then? Frosted Lagoon. Okay, Swift Strike. Okay. Okay. Right. Oops. I'm confused. Hmm. Oh, okay. So that one erases. Okay. Rumors, characters. Age 110! Oh. And Fable is non-binary. Okay. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do. Oh, nope. Wait. Log, recipes, stats. Okay, we want to switch drag. Am I supposed to look for like the cup or something that looks like that? What am I doing wrong? Using Andy for the first time. I don't understand. The glass is empty. Time to get started. Okay, but like... how am I supposed to... oh, you're... oh. This drink is not finished yet. What else am I supposed to add to it? I don't get. Okay. But like... oh, okay. I don't get what I'm doing wrong here. We're just gonna start completely over. It looks like there's some... okay, so for Swish Strike, I think this is what we need first. I think. Okay, we did get it right. Switch strike, let's go. Wow, it actually does teleport. Of course it does. What did you think was happening? I thought you were just very good at sleight of hand. I see. Well, give your creation a taste. That's delicious. I made that? You made that. Oh, thanks for showing me the ropes. Thanks for your enthusiasm. These adventures you dream of aren't you scared they'd be the end of you? Maybe, but how would I know if I never try? See, my assumption is you gotta put more air. True. Also, hi Mary, how are you? Welcome. I'm happy to see you. What is? Always. When in doubt, the answer is always more ale. Do you actually want to try? Well, yes. I want to tell great stories, but what? Never mind. Oh. Sassy Rogue. Why am I here for this? I'm good. I just woke up a little bit ago. What is happening with you? We are playing, what is the name of this game? Tavern Talk! Oops. Hello, can I help you? How can I help you? A drink. For you? Right. What kind? Drinkable. That could mean literally anything. That could mean water. Very specific. Thank you. How about spoken heart? Some charisma couldn't hurt. Sure, whatever. Okay. Spoken heart. Okay. Draw recipe. Because girl, I swear you could use some charisma. You could use a charisma check. Alright, start with okay, yeah, you need that charisma check, girl. And then what's this one? A little bit of that, I think. To the first angle, I think. Oops. No, we got that right. And I think this one. Spoken heart. There we go. Some charisma couldn't hurt. It's a wild thing. Listen. I think we could all use a little bit of charisma. Especially if you're a VTuber. This should be digestible, maybe even tasty. Thanks. Almost washes away the memories of that banshee haunting the lonesome Laguna. I'm sorry, what? Can I have the tea on this? Like, come on. Spill the tea, sis. Or bro, whatever you go by. Sib and her bone-shattering song of sorrow. Almost. Okay, Song of Water, Bones, and... Unlock Song of Bones and Water. Alright. The brooding type, I see. What are you thinking about, Fable? Can we acknowledge how fucking cute Fable is? So cute! Just dreams. Yours or someone else's? Mine. Other people seem to have the courage to follow theirs. Why can't I be like that? Isn't that up to you? I wish it was. My brother says my dreams are a fool's errand. That I'm running away from where I belong. We are rangers, Fable. We belong in the woods, like the stream that ripples down the mountain. Or the birds and the trees. We keep the balance. It's what we're meant to do. Let Fable have a life! Fable is adorable, right? I want to hug them! Such a cutie patootie! And is that what you want to do? Yes. No, not really. I want to experience things outside the safe borders of the forest. Ah. A sweet little woodland elf. I want to live a life full of adventure. Boredom feels like bliss. I want to be brave and strong. And I want to sing songs about my adventures that make other people yearn for the same freedom. Of course. I can never leave the Hessian Grove behind forever. It's my home. But there's nothing wrong with going away from time to time, right? I mean, my brother looks after the grove as well as my sisters. I think it'd be fine without me. Then I think you should do what your heart desires. Will it stop aching then? I think so, yes. What if it's wrong to leave though? What if destiny never meant for me to leave? What if it did? Also about to get herself fucked up adventuring, let's go! Dude! You don't get drunk on an adventure. Okay, maybe just a little bit. Just a little bit, though. That would be a dream come true. Be your own genie, Fable. Your adventure starts with you. Thank you, Innkeeper. You really are the most exciting part of my day. I have a name, you know! Bird! 3 little birds sat on my window. And they told me I don't have to worry. Okay, I'm sorry. Admittedly, it's just the one little bird. Greetings, traveler. How may I help you? You own this establishment, Innkeep? Last time I checked. With whom do I have the pleasure? My name's Carolyn? Carolyn? Interesting choice of names, but okay. My name's Carolyn. Or, oh, You can call me Carolyn. I couldn't care less. I see. Nice to meet you, Carolyn. Carolyn. Oh, what can I do for you? Perhaps something to drink? You do the thing with quests, right? So they say. Do you want one? You can have a look at my notice board. Ugh, no quest for me. But may I have one for? But may I have one? But I may have one for you or your notice board. Yeah. Oh yeah? Tell me more. Oh, but I may have one for you or your notice board. All right, tell me more. Heard of a werewolf making trouble up in Frigyarn? Terrorism? I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce this. I can't English. Farmers tearing sheep apart. The whole program. A werewolf? That's news to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. Didn't see one in almost a decade, and that was far south in Irove. Irove? I don't know how accents work. Oh, I'm sorry. Been wondering if it's the same one or just moving up like a nomad. I thought the werewolf hype died along with that one romance novel. Ugh. You mean the one with the vampires? Think so. Nah. That just split society into two camps. Team werewolf or team vampire. Are we referencing Twilight now? Which one are you, Innkeep? Ooh, listen. I do love them fluffy tails, but them sharp teeth that suck blood. Something about it does it for me. Though if I had my option, wear cat. But that is not an option here. I'm gonna go with Team Vampire. Ah, so you're into fangs, are you? Maybe. And then keep never tells. You little rascal. I like you. Likewise, about you. Vampires. Aren't you a wolf, though? Why? The wolves are too close to my kin, and yeah, I'd rather stay away from them. Fair enough. I would never, right? Is that why you don't want to take care of the werewolf yourself? Yes. No. I'm just afraid he might look a little too much like my Uncle Dragon. Would feel safe slaying that fellow. You know? Punch my back, hairy, crooked teeth. Is that a werewolf or just Uncle Dragon? You can't tell. Same fate befell Aunt Olga. I'm sorry to hear that. Nah. That hag had it coming. Damn! Damn! Okay, I like them. Never fall behind your grooming schedule before you know it. The next wannabe Van Helsing will strike you down with a silver arrow. Jeez. Do the Van Helsings also hunt werewolves? Don't know. Don't care enough to check. Either way, that's Southern Werewolf, yeah? Right. Anything that might help. Anything else that might help others get done with it rather swiftly? Fetch. I'm sorry, are you wolves or puppies? Who's a kid Wolfie? Who's a kid Wolfie? You are! You are! Yes, you are! Come on, boy! Bring back the ball! Good boy! This is unironically how I talk to my cat. She loves to play fetch. I swear, she's my little puppy cat. She's my little puppy cat. She's my little baby girl. Oh. Pardon me? Should I get into a dangerous situation, I'll just have to start playing fetch. That works. On any dog, trust me. I'm a little curious. Oh. Good to know. Thanks, Carolyn. It's not that hard. Either Carolyn, Care, or Lynn. Gotcha, Carolyn. Alright, Chief. You got a name, or is it just in keep? Just in keep. As far as you know. No. Just in keep for now. Playing hard to get, I see. Well, in keep. Before I venture, you got a drink for me? Of course. What would you like? I'll take something powerful. Something with a whole lot of strength. And don't you dare give me any of that watered down musk instead. Ask and you shall receive, ma'am. Something with a whole lot of strength, eh? Gotcha. Southern Brawler. Seems fitting for a wolf. There you are, my sweets. Oh, add a little bit of charisma. Just a little. There. And a little bit of defense. Wait, did I make this wrong? Ah, fuck me. Okay. We're gonna have to start over, so... When in doubt, charisma check. We only need to go... We only need to go there. And then a tiny bit of defense. Yes! There we go. A drink with 0 water, as requested. Not bad, just what I was craving. Thanks. You're welcome. Where will you... Well, where will you head from here? Perhaps back west, though the Ashen Grove. Though the Ashen Grove? I can't read. Perhaps back west, through the Ashen Grove. Got some business to take care of. What kind of business? Personal business. Care to elaborate? Give me the tea. Give me the tea, sis. No. But you won't stop asking until I do, will ya? Nope. My cousin claims her crops are being stolen by undead snails. Obviously, I'm pretty sure she's hallucinating. But I did hear some folks complaining about an undead uptick in the west, so might as well humor her. And make sure she hasn't turned into an undead snail herself. Oh. I'll stand keep talking. And make sure she hasn't turned into an undead snail herself? Something like that, yeah. It's odd, ain't it? Resurrecting the dead? It's certainly unconventional. That's one way to put it. I think there's not much digging up the past. It's just going to open wounds. Wounds you stapled shut. Or eat your face. The past haunts everyone willing to listen. Would you mind talking like a normal person? I ain't exactly up for philosophizing. You started this conversation? And I'm ending it. Okay, I'm sorry, damn! Alright, well then. If you find any more rumors for me or need aid, don't shy away from coming back. I'm more of a lone wolf, don't do groups. But sure, for more work, I'll be back. I'll be waiting. Speaking of rumors, you know how to turn them into proper quests, right? Don't want them to go to waste. I could use some help. Fine. Got a few minutes. Let me see your setup. This is where I sort out all the rumors I've collected. I also keep them written in my journal so I don't forget. Smart. I think the best next step would be sorting the matching snippets on your quest page. Just drag them over. Be sure they're all for the same quest. Otherwise, you'll end up confusing adventurers. Once you're done, select that quill of yours, and it'll be written up. Got it? Got it. Thank you for your help, Carolyn. Put it on my tab. That's not how that works. Night to you too. Alright then, let's assemble this quest. Did I do that right? Aww! Feed the baby. Hello, Kitten. Hello, titties! Hey, Mary, if you're still here, do you mind giving TD a shout out? If not, I can do it myself. Prelude to bravery. Okay, shout out. Ooh, shout out. Apparently my fingers can't figure out how typing works. It's the motherfucking titties! I'll stop making that joke eventually. Maybe. Okay, let's move on with the story. Start day. What's taken? What do you have there, Fable? I found this on your notice board. It says werewolf terrorizing Trigon. Trigarn. Is that true? It is indeed. Have you sent anyone after it yet? Maybe that hooded guy from yesterday? Not yet. What kind of hero are you, looking for? One who knows their way around the terrain, woods, even? One who knows around the way the terrain, woods, even? Preferably one who is good with the bow. One who tells me they want the quest. I'm good with the bow. Yes, Fable. And I know my way around the woods. I know, Fable. And? Maybe I want the quest? Just maybe? No, not just maybe. Since yesterday, excuse me. Since yesterday, all I've been able to think about is you telling me to follow my heart. And then I step into your tavern and the quest practically jumps at me and I think... Hey! That's a start for an adventure! It's near a forest. You know forest. You live in a forest. And werewolves are basically just normal wolves, but slightly scarier because they're also human. But you've talked to humans before. And you've got silver arrows for your birthday last year. And they're just collecting dust in your room. And? I thought I could... Excuse me. I thought I could ask you if anyone had taken it yet. And then? I didn't think that far ahead. I see. Or rather, I did, but then I thought, what if I take the quest? Then I have to go on the quest. And I have to fight the werewolf or talk to the werewolf, which is worse. Because what if the werewolf doesn't like me? And what if I try to shoot it with my silver arrow? I miss and shoot a tree instead, and then the tree would be mad at me. But it wouldn't really matter because I'd be dead because of the werewolf. That took a quick turn. So maybe I should put the quest back? No, take the quest. Please. Please. Take the quest. I want a good story. Fable? Yes? Do you want me to tell you to take the quest? Maybe. Please take the quest. I can't make this decision for you. Neither can I. Whenever I have to make a difficult decision, it's like I freeze in every time whenever I have to make a difficult decision, it's like I freeze in place. Girl, I know the feeling. Believe me, I know the feeling. And suddenly I'm unable to move until someone makes the decision for me. Like a slime, a frozen slime that can't move. I'm sorry. I've met slimes less anxious than you. You've met slimes? My tavern is open to everyone. Oh, right. What do slimes drink? Whatever the hell they want. Water, more slime, bones. You sell bones? Only to slimes. Maybe you'll be able to add bones to your menu soon? I'll just have to pick up from the forest floor. I think I'd have a hard time convincing a werewolf to give up free bones. Why are you so anxious, Fable? In general? I think answering that would take up more time than we have to spare. About taking the quest. It seems like you want to take it, but you're trying to talk yourself out of it instead. Oh, well, I do want to go on that quest. Werewolves may not be the best muses, but it would make for a good song, start for a song, right? The prelude of an epic fable, Fable, the protector of the woods, the world, the worms. The worms? The worms? even the MC is just like, the worms? Okay. Sure. They seem like they need protecting. Okay. But every time I think about embarking on a quest, I start to think more deeply about what might happen. All my bones start to shake and I feel dizzy. Is there something making you feel like you might fail? Aside from that bloodthirsty werewolf? Yes. We don't know what it's thirsty for. It might prefer orange juice. We don't know what it's thirsty for. It might prefer orange juice. It might. Yeah, you know, orange juice. Maybe mix it with some champagne and boom, you got a mimosa. Actually, that sounds kind of good right now. Well, heroes have history, right? Great fears they can look back on to prove their bravery. Inspirational adventures that remind them of the light in the dark. I have the opposite of that. Great mistakes and epic regrets. Like the Morgan incident. I'm gonna need the full backstory. And a bag of popcorn. Ooh, especially a bag of popcorn. Thank you for following. I get the God 2002. Interesting choice for username. And welcome, new stray and fellow Kit Kat. Or my first encounter with Amarithian Hydra. Or my first encounter with an Amarithian Hydra. Or the reason nobody wants to spend time with me. Does anybody else thinks Fable has a case of RSD? I'm a little curious about the Mari Morgan incident. Yes, Mari Morgan incident. Didn't you hear about that? Oh, thank God, Gaio. Thank Gaia, word didn't get around. It was my very first adventure. The chance to finally escape from the daily grind. What happened? An adventuring party was on their way passing through the Ashen Grove. Due to the Solvin sprites, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. I'm sorry, y'all. It gets fairly foggy at night. And the fog bears great danger. To anyone who isn't acquainted with spirits who call it home. So they want guidance from a local ranger. A merchant up in Fregarn recommended me. I agreed to help, of course. My first adventure! Yay! I was so excited, but I was also very nervous. So of course it had to go wrong. Oh, lordy lord. I think it was the nerves. Why were you so nervous? New people, second adventures, one stronger than the next, all shining armor and armed to the teeth. I wanted to leave a good impression, but my bad luck got in the way. How did it go wrong? I felt their condescending glares on my backs as I walked them through the woods. Of course, I don't know whether they actually glared, but my fear got a hold of me and I led them astray. I must have blacked out. I've never gotten lost in the woods before, but this time I did. I couldn't see well. There was blood rushing in my ears and I felt dizzy. So for some stupid reason, I led them along a path that no one should ever take. Past the river banks of the past the Shivermere, home to the Mari Morgan. You know the Mari Morgan? You know the Mari Morgan? Yeah. Oh my God. I gotta pay attention to when the names change. You know the Mari Morgan, yes? The wrathful spirit that's known to drown men. Well, there's a few of those I'd like to drown. For legal reasons, this was a joke. Mostly. Not sure if she really differentiates between genders, though. For some stupid reason, I led them right to her arms. I got scared, and in the end, they had to save me. They fought the creature, and we finally found a way out when dawn broke. And the fog ebbed away. I couldn't look at them for the rest of the journey. And I silently bid my farewells when we reached the other side of the Ashen Grove. I was too embarrassed to speak. I'm sure I'm still the laughing stock of every one of their gatherings. How am I ever supposed to set foot in the adventuring world again? To be fair, it could have been worse. I could have led them right into the arms of the Wyvern Chimera that resides in the... How do you pronounce this? quag mangrove. They say it has a taste for adventures. But you didn't. But I didn't. Why does no one want to spend time with you? Oh my god. We're saving that one for last because it's so damn... Oh, thank you for the head facties. Busy gaming, can't talk, but good luck. Thank you. Honestly, you're good. This is a visual novel, so you can just stay and listen to the story. Your first encounter with the Hydra. Well, just a day after it arrived to guard the portal to the dream plane Avalon, I wanted to be polite and neighborly, so I brought it some homemade biscuits. And you didn't save any for me? Damn! I am unappreciated in my own goddamn tavern! I burned them a little in the oven. But I thought since it has fire's breath, they wouldn't mind. So I approached the Amarithian Hydra. And I have this whole speech prepared about how I'm looking forward to having it around. And how green its scales match my hat. It is a very lovely hat. But it was so tall and intimidating, I forgot all about what I wanted to say. So I just set down the biscuits and smiled awkwardly. It looked at my biscuits, then at me, and it said, "By the river of the stars stands a man who reads the fearmen's past." I almost stupidly wrote this as firemen. Some things are as sturdy as the guided ice. Or is it glide? No, it's guided. Some things changing as Leviathan sea. All chimeras hate mice. All hydras love tea. I thought to myself, wow, Amarithian Hydra has given me a riddle. A quest. Maybe this shall be my first adventure. God, I love Fable. They're so cute! Why squish the little cheeks? Maybe tug on those little elf ears. Though I would imagine elves hate that. But I couldn't figure out the answer, so I left. And I tried to solve the riddle for 3 days. I was too ashamed to set foot of it again. At least I know that I was not worthy of its wisdom. But then I couldn't take it anymore and ran back, apologized, and begged it for the answer. Turns out, that's just how it speaks. It wanted tea. Did you get it some? Yes. Then you completed its quest. 3 days late. If I had needed an antidote, it would have died. What halves are you about to? What halves are about as useful as an antidote when you haven't been poisoned. Now I want to, but I'm already streaming, so they changed nothing. I suppose you have a point. This one just sounds so fucking mean. Why does no one want to spend time with you? Because I'm unlucky. Girl, you just described my entire time in school. Neurodivergent kids do not make friends. I'm unlucky, and whenever good things are supposed to happen, I ruin them. No matter how easy things might be, nothing seems easy enough for me. Totally can't relate. Nope, not me. Imagine there's one nail sticking out in the whole kingdom. Everyone would pass by it except me. For me, I'd get caught on it and rip my coat. Did that happen once? Once? I wish it had been just once. It seems like my life only follows the path that's the most embarrassing. Can't relate. Nope, not this cat. We're dangerous. Or dangerously embarrassing. The curse of ill luck follows me wherever I go, like an adventuring companion who secretly wants to kill you. No one wants to hang out with someone who naturally attracts bad things. Oh, Fable, you're too harsh on yourself. Come here. Come hang out with me. Listen, sweetie. Listen, sweetie. We can talk. We'll drink together. We'll go on an adventure. Do you have any idea how many drunk people enter this tavern, girl? Am I? See, just last week I wanted to gather fresh flowers. The daffodils are blooming, and they might make for a nice bouquet, you know? Her hair accessories. They always calm my anxiety when I have them around. But me being me, I confuse them with their evil twin, the weeping Amaryllis. Now guess what I spent the whole day afterwards doing? Weeping? Like a baby, all day long. When I plucked them, they released their spores and I started crying. I suddenly felt all the sadness of the world rush over me. I've never been so heartbroken. Oh, honey baby angel. It's gonna be okay. I just realized I'm quoting Donna, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, there is this YouTuber named, I believe, Cassie Dressler, who makes skits called well, she makes a few different series of skits, but one that is most notable to me, at least, is Hot Look Salon. That takes place in typically the 80s, sometimes the 90s, but it's usually the 80s. And whenever she's about to do someone's hair, she always says, honey baby angel. I absolutely love her. Would recommend that channel. She's hilarious. I'm sorry. That sounds horrible, Fable. It was. Between the tears and the sobs, I managed to make a tincture of hogweed, excuse me. It eased the pain, but the tears wouldn't stop until dawn. I'm so silly sometimes. There's nothing wrong with picking flowers. Especially in springtime. Sorry. Especially spring time. Okay, let me stop being weird. As if that'll ever happen. There is, if they're the wrong flowers. Yeah, I mean, I guess, picking some poisonous plants could, could be bad. Could be bad. This is why I'm not a sheep VTuber. I can't do it. Imagine if I had offered them to the adventurers, or even worse, the Hydra. That would have been so embarrassing. I don't think gifting the flowers. I don't think gifting other. Oh, Inchkeep. I don't think gifting others flowers to make them a little happier is embarrassing. I think it's kind of sweet. And it would have made for a good story to laugh about together. I don't think they would have laughed about it with me. More at me. Oh, girl. Maybe they would have laughed with me if you chose not to run away. You seem to assign a cruel sense of humor to people. You seem to assign a cruel sense of humor to people that haven't actually shown you such a thing yet. Not everyone thinks about you the way you think about yourself. That would be nice. Innkeeper? Hmm? Yes. Do you like spending time with me? I think you're as cute as a button. No, not really. That's so mean. Also, I like Fable. Look at how cute they are. They're as cute as a button. Yes, Fable, I do. Really? Of course. Seeing your face in my tavern brightens even the cloudiest of days. Please never stop coming around. Also, I'm broke. Give me money. I won't. You make me feel a lot less alone. Thank you. That's because you're not alone. Not as long as my tavern and I are here. You better not go anywhere. Fable, I am broke. I got pills. I got bills to pay, kids to feed. Okay, I have cats to feed, but they're still my kids. Not planning on it. Anyhow, you seem to be very insecure. I think that's the biggest problem here. And how can I not be when everything? How can I not be when everything I touch falls apart? You know that isn't true. You're right. I'm a great gardener. Everything grows around me, but I seem to just get smaller. Except zucchinis. I can't figure out how to grow those. So in a way, I'm like a zucchini. Insecure because I don't know what I'm capable of. Zucchinis are delicious. Anywho, you'll have to find out then. Like, on a quest? For example. Don't you think I'm a little under-leveled? Do you think that will change by sitting around? I guess not. Someone has to help those people, right? What if I don't and no one else comes around? What if I'm the only chance they got? What if I'm not? What if there's someone's better? Shut up! Shut up! Take the quest and go. The best thing you can do is try to help them. So what if another adventurer swings by and they're able to make the situation better? Isn't that a good thing? 4 hands are better than 2. And who knows? You might even end up forming a party. Oh. And besides, if it's a perfect hero they want, they'll be waiting forever. I didn't think about it like that. Maybe I shouldn't decide before I even try. Oh, excuse me. Maybe I shouldn't decide to give up before I even try. After all, I'm a very fast runner, so if I screw up, I can just run away real quick. That's the spirit. That's a way to look at it for sure. Okay, I fable a great gardener and future hero. Charmer of nymphs. I'm going to embark on this quest and save the villagers. We believe in you, Fable. We believe in you on the Kitten Pauws channel. Meanwhile, I will be sitting here rooting for you because Lord knows I ain't dealing with that. And I shall return victorious, girl. Dude, you better. You better. Did I do it right? Yes, good job. I think Fable needs some head pats. There's a good bean. There's a good bean. Okay. I leave the quest in your capable hands. Brave adventurer. Would you like a drink on your journey? Yes. Do you have something that can make me more nimble and quiet so the werewolf won't see me coming? Something with a lot of dexterity. If I want to fight, I'm going to need that surprise round advantage. Or maybe something that can help me with diplomacy? Perhaps it's just a hungry lost lichen after all, and it only needs a pep talk and a hug. Okay, maybe we could even be friends? I would need something with a lot of charisma for that. I will leave the choice up to you. Just make sure you don't pick a random recipe. Please keep it to one of the abilities I asked for. Remember, your choice can influence my fate. It could change the entire outcome of this quest. But of course, I'm sure you're already aware of that. Sorry for backseat mixing. Okay. So we can do Swift Strike. Or Spoken Heart. Okay, so probably not Frosted Lagoon. Okay, so either Swift Strike or Spoken Heart. Let's go with Swift Strike. fuck. Does Swiss strike work? This should do it. Oh, that tastes great. Very brisk. Do you feel a little braver? No, not yet. But I feel faster, more agile, swifter with my bow. And my arrows could find any werewolf's heart. Are we talking about a silver arrow or Cupid's arrow? Listen, there isn't a story about a werewolf and elf dating that I'm aware of. Maybe somebody could write it? Question mark? I'm sure the bravery will come later. I'm sure it will. Thank you. The script drink gave me hope. And heart palpitations. I'm sorry. I think it's your anxiety. Maybe. You got this, Fable. I'll try. Have some faith in yourself. Okay, I got this. Much better. Oh, I almost forgot. I was thinking about how much your words helped me yesterday. And how I have to thank you properly if I ever did end up taking a quest, so... I brought you some phoenix chilies from my garden. They seemed like something you might enjoy. They possess natural magical properties. If you plant them in the right soil, they can grow to be fire resistant. Oh. And consumption can pass into mortals like us? Exactly! I thought they might go well with your drinks. They will. Thank you, Fable. That is a very thoughtful gift. Since I'm waiting for another shipment of infusions in a few days, I'll take a look at them all together later. Oh, of course. I'm glad you like them. Maybe I'll order a drink with some next time. But first I have to complete my quest. I'll see you post-victory. I wonder how Fable is doing. I hope they don't run into a clown! Oh no. If they do, they should be able to defeat it. Ah, our mysterious baddie. Gotta say, love the fish deck glove. You again. Me again. And who are you? Okay, fine, don't tell me. Someone who wants a drink. What kind? Drink. Yes, I get it. Could you try being more specific? That spoken heart one tasted fine. Thank you. Alright, spoken heart. I believe it's this one. And I believe... Alright. Order up! A spoken heart just for you. Maybe it will help you find more words. Or not. Good attempt. Perfectly drinkable. Might come back for more. Might not. Thank you. Enjoy. Okay, bye. Charming. So far we have Fable and Carlin. How old is the Woofy? 36. Oh, damn. So Fable's older. Okay. Let's move on. No. Are you two a couple? Oh, it's a vampire and a halfling? But I'm not sure. Careful. Careful! You'll step on my cape! Oh, shush. Greetings, travelers. How may I help you? Not one of those empty... Not another one of those empty babblers. Do you want a drink or not? Is that better? Would you prefer a different line? Let's see. Hail and well met, adventurers. Would you like to try me drinks? No, that feels wrong somehow. Yeah, I agree. No, that feels... Can we try one where you just serve the drinks quietly? I'm fresh out of that one, sorry. Thought so. You're planning to peer into my backstory? Dude, I am just a tavern kid. Order something or get out. That sounds so mean. Probably. Ugh. I'm warning you. I'm not very good at ignoring non-essential NPCs. Excuse you? I can throw you out of this bar. Okay, I can't because of plot, but still. Why are you ignoring me? Not ye. The innkeep. The innkeep is ignoring me? No one's ignoring you. Not in the slightest. Don't worry about him too much. He's a tad quirky. And a tad handsome, but it's kind of not the point here. The thing on your shoulder, is it quirky too? What thing? Ah! What thing? Ah! My cape! Bro, you are so dramatic. Like one of those drag queens. Your cape? That's not his cape. The green fellow on his shoulder is an ooze or what's left of it. And the rest of it's on you? Pretty tough to clean off. May I ask how this happened? You just did. Maybe I can offer you 2 drinks in exchange for the story and your names. Yes, I love stories. Well then, may I have your name? No, but I shall tell it to you. I'm Sir Alphonse, Sir Alphonse Louis Frederick Dusang. Okay, quite the name. It's long for Kyle! It's just Kyle! He said all of that and it's just fucking Kyle. Oh my god. Okay, that's... Kyle? Kyle. Oh, Kyle, what kind of drink can I offer you? Blood. Well, if you're out, I would settle for something that tastes like blood. Or looks like it. Red is my favorite color. I'll look for something red on it. Okay, Southern Brawler it is, I guess. Oops, wrong one, my bad. Now we add a touch of defense, I believe. And some charisma. We need a charisma check. Some almost blood for you, sir. Oh, thank you very kindly. That looks delicious. Yeah, I don't have actual blood, I'm sorry. It also tastes delicious. Very alive. Maybe a chaser. You could let me have a bite. No. No. Okay. And to whom may I offer the second drink? Rhea Frost Grip. Nice to meet. Yeah. Skip. Jeez, okay. Somebody woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning. Just serve me something strong, just something that feels durable, tough, like a mountain or the caves of your... One of those frosted lagoons looks close enough. Ask and you shall receive. Coming right up. Frosted Lagoon. There we go. And now we need a little bit of strength here. Now we need... What, a charisma check? Alright. A taste of your just for you. Valued customer number 2. Oh, are you hitting that placeholder text? Let me try. I see you're many things, but not a lawyer. Tastes like a pile of rocks, just how I like it. So, Rhea, Kyle, what about that Oozeville story? Fine. Yes, you've earned it. Alright. Picture me in the mountains by a Dulvmer with my trusty axe and my good drink by my side. By me side. Ugh. Girl, are you a pirate? There I was, minding my own business, digging the good stuff, you know. Hit a gold vein earlier and deemed myself the luckiest dwarf of all time. Oh, she's a dwarf. A very, very temperamental dwarf. Had a real big pile of gold. Then suddenly this big ooze came along and okay, I know what it actually says slurp, but you know. Gone. It was gone. Oh, gone it was. This is a very boring story. Perhaps we could go looking for my cape now. It's nearly sunrise. And the sun kills ye. Oh. Right. Did that ooze also eat the cape? Yes. No. Oh. Anyways, I wouldn't call myself the best warrior, but when that ooze slurped me gold, I had to do something. So I took me shovel and dug and hit and dug and hit until there was nothing left of the ooze anymore. Well, almost nothing. So, did it dig out your gold? Silly food. She dug out me! And guess what he was clinging on to? Gold? Oh, yes! A big gold nugget. Should be enough to get me to Borvia. And perhaps it can even get me a dandy new cape. Wait, oh no, it's Kyle's talking. And perhaps it gets me a dandy new cape. Okay, I officially love Kyle. I don't think so, Sunshine. We had a deal. We did? Please allow me to ask a question. What was the deal again? I get you to Bavaria so you can participate in your fancy vampire banquet. In return, I get the gold. Well, what about my cape? Where did you last see your cape? Don't even bother, it's a lost cause. We looked everywhere on our way here. Bought cursed chests, many-eyed monstrosities, undead goons. And I start to wonder where in his life did this man put his cape? Where everyone puts their cape. The closet? Do you know where I put me capes? Where? In a wardrobe! god, I freaking love how sassy Kyle is. I want to be friends with this man. So you can wear it inside the wardrobe land? What? Kyle, maybe we can find someone to retrieve your... Kyle, maybe we could find somebody to retrieve your cape for you? We could? Phenomenal! I could put out a quest for you. Well, but for that, we'd need a little more information. Just a tad more. Good luck with that. First, I'd need to know where you lost all your cape. I was getting ready for the annual vampire banquet hosted by Lord Strut in Borvia. While I was getting dressed, I realized I couldn't find my cape. My first thought, of course I cannot find it. The cape of invisibility is playing tricks on me. It's quite moody sometimes. Which is surely unfortunate when you want to wear it for an important event. We all know how important a fancy cape is for flaunting your vampire status. I wouldn't know, I'm not a vampire. Just a cat. Just an ordinary house cat. Of course. Then what was the last vampire event you wore the cape to? The last event was Ellipses. My wedding. Your wedding? When I married my sweet Evelyn, I simply had to wear my most treasured cape. When did you get married? To show how important she was to me. Okay, that is very sweet. Evelyn. The vampire Countess Evelyn residing in Morrow Castle? That would be her! Congratulations, are you still married? Of course not! I hate her! Every inch of her body! I see why you got divorced. Turns out she just wanted... Spit it out, leech! Oh. What? My cape! Ah, rats. Here we go again. My sweet Evelyn stole my cape! Your ex-wife married the sassiest man alive. Or in this game, I suppose. What now? That little mean, vicious, beautiful beast! Her! That thief! That thief of thieves robbed me of my most precious possession! Wouldn't that be your heart? Wouldn't that be your heart? No. I had that taken out centuries ago, but my cape, I could never live without that! Oh, sweet, sweet Evelyn, how could you do this to me? I trusted her with all I had! That's rough, buddy. Anybody else getting Zuko vibes? That's rough, buddy. Perhaps, innkeeper? That's your name, right? Sure. Do you think a courageous adventurer out there brave enough to retrieve my precious cape. Do you think there's a courageous adventurer out there brave enough to retrieve my precious cape for me? Perhaps. I'm afraid that my sweetest Evelyn would kill me on sight if I had ever set out foot in her villa again. Yes, I think we can find an adventurer. We're setting up that search right now. So where could a brave adventurer find Morrow Castle? Deep past the abyss of dread, at the foot of a mountain range that looks like a witch's bosom towers the mansion of my dear Evelyn, Queen of Darkness, Temptress of Men. Flamenco champion of 1467. The right hero should be able to outsmart her and escape with their life. But be very wary. She bites. I mean, so do I, but I'm not taking that quest. And she may be invisible now. Alright, I think I've got everything I got everything I need. I'll write up a quest for you. I'm sure you'll have your cape back in no time. I hope so. That reminds me. Not another cursed monologue. And keep quickly another drink. I don't think I can make it through another tale without some artificial stamina. I need another lagoon. I'll see what I can do. Some liquid stamina for a valued guess. Let me try. You got it right again. It might even last till dayfall. I might even last till dayfall with this. Kyle, would you like another drink as well? No, I cannot drink now that I am consumed with thoughts of my love's betrayal. Been there. Oh, it ails me so. Everything ails you. The whole way here you were complaining about having to walk. Oh, diva! Don't make her king walk. I almost said queen, but my platform doesn't work like it used to. I'm out of practice and the slime's way heavy on my shoulders. And my back is all itchy. By the dragons, could it be you insisted on sunbathing? Oh, right! Innkeeper! Do you have a drink to protect me from the sun? Perhaps something that would also moisturize my delicate skin? I'm afraid not. Oh. That reminds me. My aunt, Mathilda, used to harness the power of a chimera's saliva for sun protection. A chimera? a thing, beast made out of several animals. Got 3 heads and made by the dragons to guard Gaia to eat people for breakfast. I'm aware. I just didn't know its saliva could be so useful. Ah. If only it hadn't eaten that delectable bear chimera in the Scarlet Caves, I could have asked for a sample of its saliva. I'm sure that would have gone over well. Actually, I might know where to find one. Really? Will you get it for me then? Absolutely not. No. Oh. What? What? Why are you looking at me like that? Miss Frostgrip, dearest Rhea, perhaps we can alter our deal? Oh, nay. Forget it, I ain't going. With nothing on me but a shovel and ooze goop, I'd be no match for such a beast. No problem, I can make another quest on my trusted board. And when will it be done? Tell me, when can I walk among mortals in the glistening sunlight once more? As soon as a fearless adventurer picks it up and succeeds, especially that part. Splendid! Did you hear that? Quest just for me! Let's leave it at 2. Say, Innkeep, while we wait for someone to do his work for him, do you perhaps have perhaps have a room or two? Possibly a room without sunlight? Wouldn't want Snow White to go up in flames over here. Sure thing. I've got a couple of barred up rooms. You can stay there. How much? You can pay when you leave. Grand. Seems like they gave you more personality than usual. Keep it up. Maybe you'll become a real girl one day. What? Thank you. Enjoy your stay. You too, tasty creature! I'll take that as a compliment. Okay. Getting these out of the way so I can fucking see. I think they're all supposed to be like the same color. Or at least similar colors, I think. Wait, did I get it wrong? Okay, that's not right. Hey there, Evelyn. There we go, until sunrise. Act 1, The Wayfarer's Inn. New friends and former enemies. 59th of the Wake. Let's do one more day and then we'll call it a stream. My shipment of infusions has finally arrived this morning. I now have access to some fake crystals and frozen pine cones. Together with Fable's Phoenix Chilies, I have 3 infusions now. I'll unpack them later when I have some time. I have a feeling they'll be of use soon. Damn. Damn. Okay, someone woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Listen, I can fix this. Just let me pick up some. Just let me pick up some cameline tincture from cameline tincture from my treehouse. Camelon is proven to be great for healing wounds. You've done a nun, little pal. I'll be good from here, thanks. Fable? Carlin? Back so soon? In keep? Say, did you send this blighter after me? I told you she had nothing to do with any of this. It's my fault. My fault alone. So at least let me fix it up. Let me fix you up. You better keep your clumsy hands off me. I meant with a drink. Now. How about we calm our spirits and you tell me what happened? Oh, damn. A misunderstanding, I suppose? Yes. The elf thought I was an Uncle Dragon look-alike. The uncle that looks like a werewolf? Yes! No, it's a bit more complicated. Okay, needed to stretch. Doesn't matter. What matters is Elf mistook me for a werewolf. Are you not a werewolf? No, I didn't! Yes, you did! Maybe, but not on purpose, I promise! It's just me and my bad luck! See, it happened again. Nothing ever goes right. Oh, don't say that, Fable. Tell me what happened. We can start from the beginning, alright? Right, so... You sent me out to look for the werewolf, Tiergan. I felt agile and ready, braver than I've ever felt before. The quest I gave you in Keep? I recall, Carolyn. Carolyn? Carolyn? I can't read today. Good. I have my shortcuts and trails that allow me to travel rather swiftly through the Ashen Grove. And by early dusk, I reached the borders of Tragarn. You know what? I give up. The Ashen Grove thins out around there. You can catch a glimpse of the wide fields and vineyards as well as see a farm or two. Truly idyllic, especially during sunset. There's one downside to that idyllic sunset, though. Ugh. It gets dark. Of course it does. Every tail looming person in the dark is automatically a werewolf, huh? No, but every tall looming person haunting down a farmer's sheep is. No, I didn't do that. Her ears just went floppy. That is adorable. Yes, you did. And the quest stated that that was exactly what the werewolf would be doing. In my defense, I'm broke. Okay, you know what? Order up some drinks. Y'all seem like you've had a long day. Oh, and okay, I just now noticed the fucking arrows. Fable! Fable! You had one job! We've all been there. So Carolyn was busy hunting sheep, and in the shadows of dusk, you thought she must be the werewolf. Exactly, so... And you needed not one, but 3 arrows? Fable, if I were you, I would apologize. I'm swift with the bow. I figured. And I was preparing to fight, not bargain. So I shoot. Trigger happy? I can't get myself to aim right for the heart, so I aim for the shoulder. And suddenly the werewolf starts cursing and cussing words I've never heard before, like a sailor. Or how I imagine a sailor would swear. I've never actually met one. You're telling me you never heard of fuck before? Or... I'm not sure what this one's supposed to be. Alright. Is it asshole? I think it might be asshole. Hey, what's going on, Hey, what's going on, asshole? Asshole, why is it censored? Youth protection. The rating age system is quite harsh. Okay, that's funny. Ah. Anyways, I was watching my prey through the bushes and suddenly I felt a piercing pain in my shoulder. Not once, Not twice, but 3 times. Of course I cussed and swore. That shit hurts. I'm guessing it was shit. I don't know. Never been so happy to have missed. So I turned around and got ready to lunge at the rascal who aimed at me. And orange gleaming eyes stared at me through the shadows right into my soul. I thought, that's it, it's over. I heard the bell of the death ringing in my ears. I was done for, and I hadn't even set foot off of the ashen grove. I stumbled backwards, tripped over a branch, and crashed into a tree. Nah, that weren't the passing bells, Elfie. Actual bells from the chapel in town. But my name's Fable. Right. So they crashed into a tree, and then rustling of leaves, cracking of branches, and high-pitched yelp. I didn't yelp! Fable, we all know you definitely did. It's okay, we're all friends here. Yes, you did. It caught the attention of the actual culprit. He must have been on his way to tear apart yet another sheep. Or perhaps the farmer's heart this time after our wrestling caught his attention. I heard the growling, such a deep guttural growl, it made my blood curdle. I swear I saw my life flash before my eyes. Sounded more like an empty stomach to me. A big empty stomach then. Either way, bad. Very bad. A howl ranged through the air when he emerged from the bushes. Tail and towering, glowing red eyes, and fangs as big as my hand. Probably around 8 feet high. 6 feet max. 8! Seeing that tall creature sent shivers down my spine. You said that already. No, I didn't. Seeing that tall creature sent shivers down my spine. And I was frozen. I was sure the Mari Morgan incident would repeat itself. I'd stand there and watch everything as it happened, unable to move. He looked around and sniffed the air, and his eyes locked with mine. But then I remembered what he told me. Werewolves love playing fetch. So I swiftly pushed away from the tree and picked up a stick from the ground. The werewolf noticed my movement. But before I could lunge at me, I threw the stick into the bushes as far away from me as possible. I wanted to buy myself some time to adjust to my bow, but the stick somehow also influenced Carolyn, and both of them hurled towards the bushes. Oh no! Oh no! How do you mess up this badly? Admittedly, I would probably make the same fuck up. I'm not even gonna lie. And that's not all. While I couldn't help but run after the stick, I noticed something odd on that werewolf. Flannel rags. So I forgot about the stick and grabbed him by the throat, slamming him against the tree. He wriggled like a twisted worm, growling and barking right in my face. I stared him right in the eyes as I heard the elf approach me from behind. They knocked over the arrow. They knocked an arrow on the bow. Don't, Carolyn said, and I lowered my bow hesitantly while she studied the werewolf's face. She growled like she always does. Uncle Dragon, she explained, and I flinched. That Uncle Dragon? Yeah, my darn uncle was a full werewolf transformation in front of me right there. This is getting loosey. Acting like the biggest, wildest rascal in the whole world. I was joking when I told you that story, Innkeep. I wouldn't have thought that the werewolf was actually my uncle. But this is exactly why I don't do cases involving lycanthropy. So how did you deal with him? Confronted him, of course. Knocked some sense into him, you know? We tied him to a tree so he wouldn't get any ideas before transforming back. I knew learning all those sailor knots was good for something. Oh, it's good for a lot more than that. Oh, I mean, either way, the truth was only half as exciting as figuring out was. Apparently, he contracted lycanthropy at the annual family gathering. And since he grew short-tempered, he and his husband got into a lot of fights. So he ran away. I can understand that all too well. And of course I can't kill Carolyn's uncle just because he's a werewolf. So you let him go? The elf knows a swamp witch that might have worked out a cure, dropped him off there. No more tearing apart sheep for now. So all in all, you'd say the quest was a success? With a few obstacles attached? And someone getting hurt? Listen, the arrows themselves ain't the problem. The coat, though, that was expensive. I'm sorry, really? Don't worry about it. After all, we got rid of the lycan. For now. Elfie, we got you a keepsake. It's nothing really. It's not even that interesting. I just thought... You thought? I thought it would be a nice reminder of my first successful quest. I like trinkets. What is it? Come on, quit being shy. Well, we played fetch with a stick afterwards, and I thought I could bring it here. After Carolyn brought it back to me. Had to finish playing fetch after all. Oh, okay, no, this is very, very cute. A nice memory of sorts, you know? Yeah, it is a nice memory. Thank you, Fable. I know just where to put it. Right, anyways. How about a drink to celebrate? On me. I told you, Carolyn. You still I told you, Carolyn, you have a hand for mixing just the right thing in for any situation. Absolutely. Oh, absolutely. For both of you? I'll pass. I'm going to run home quickly to get the chamomile tincture. See you later. Later. So you can keep surprising me with something that fits my brawn. By which I mean the usual. Strength never gets old. Southern Brawler it is. Teensy bit of... I believe that's for defense. And then a bit for charisma. Charisma check. Just kidding, that's not for you. Here, this should be to your liking. It is not bad. Thanks. So the little lighter, you'll raise them? Fable? Oh, no. No? That's surprising. You two seem very close, like family. No, they're just a customer. They're a regular. I see. Huh? Is this still available? Yes. Great, I'm taking it. You still have arrows stuck in your shoulder. Just but a scratch. Plus Elfie is getting me one of those hippie salves. Should be fine after. Alternatively, you could take a rest. Get some sleep. Clean your wounds to rid yourself of the ammunition of decorating your body. Alternatively, you can mind your own business. Damn, okay, I'm sorry. Just trying to be helpful here. What I do? I am just a tavern keep. I know what I can handle. And if I don't move onto a proper quest without bumbling elves and useless relatives, I'll go insane sooner or later. You want that? No, I don't. No, at least not in my tavern. I work really hard on that woodwork. Then do your job and let me take it. It's your funeral, ma'am. I mean, you already have. I'm just doing my job and how you call it, expressing appropriate concern. You did this woodwork yourself? Excellent transition, Carolyn. Yes, I did it myself. I did all of it myself. Why? Couldn't you get anyone to help? I had a very specific vision. And too much free time. That too. Boredom does things to you. One day you're bored, next you're learning how to gloss wood. Do you know any carpentry? I know of carpentry. I know of carpentry and boredom. That's exactly why I gotta take this quest. Need to counteract the boredom before it makes my biceps shrink. I don't think that's how it works. But boring is not what I'd call this quest in the slightest. Stealing from a chimera for a vampire's sunscreen couldn't get more reckless than that. It could be taken by Elfie. It could by taking Elfie along. Fair point. Oh my god. I guess my skin's peeling, that's fun. Please don't. I won't. I don't need another accidental piercing. So, the saliva's for a vampire. Vampire sunscreen. Can't a vampire get their chimera goos themselves? It's a wyvern chimera. Vampires and fire don't mix too well. So if everyone just did their own quests, the quest economy would be in shambles. Suppose that'd be terrible for business. Indeed. Does it bother you that it's for a vampire? Does it bother you that it's for a vampire? No. Does it make you nervous? No. You did mention that you like fangs. Did I mention that I have a great sword 3 times the size of your head? I'm sure a vampire would find that impressive. Oh, is something gonna happen between Carolyn and the vampire? That could be interesting. Eh? Okay. Have you ever encountered a chimera before? No, not a real one. Got me thinking, ain't it kind of blasphemous to steal from a draconic guardian? Depends. Are you religious? Guess not. Then, no. Would it be if I was? Girl, I don't know. Don't think so. Chimeras still whistle riches all the time, and they were created by guardians, by the protectors of the realms. So, stealing something to protect someone else seems in line with the doctrine. Good thing you ain't a priest. You'd do a piss poor job. That's why I'm a tavern keep. Thank you. Is blasphemy what you're most worried about? I ain't worried. Okay. Ain't that either? What is it? Excitement, I suppose. Excitement? I don't actually need to look through this. I just want to see character profiles. Kyle, age, background, Ardu, where? Peculiar looking, very weird. Of course, beloved, okay? However, he definitely seems... Okay. He definitely seems to have lost his marbles. Rhea, 175... Damn, girl. Older than the elf. Oh, Kyle's probably the oldest. Rhea, hot-headed dwarf and pretty rough around the edges. Alright. Don't laugh. I'm not laughing. I'm asking. Ah. Yes, excitement. I've never encountered a guardian before. And I've always sort of wanted to. Why haven't you? Ain't exactly easy to find one or surviving one. This seems like a great opportunity for you then. It is. What's it about guardians? It's less about guardians and more about what created it. And maybe a little about the chimera. It's got a dragon head, right? Yes. Modeled after its creator, I would guess. So let me rephrase that. What is it about dragons and chimeras with dragon heads? They're cool. You know what? Valid enough. Dragons are hot. I mean, what? God. I said nothing. Also, when I was little, my Baba used to tell me bedtime stories about the dragons every night. She was a great adventurer and encountered many of their creations on her journey. Not sure if it's true, but she always claimed she met each of the realm keepers themselves. Had a little keepsake from all of them and all. My sword's one of those. Passed it on to me before she kicked the bucket. I'm sorry. Passed. Left. One day she was just gone. Think she wanted to spend her last moments somewhere else. Like to think she visited one of her dragons one last time. Maybe she's off stealing sheep. Too soon? Too soon. The sword and her stories are all I have left of her. Going on this quest almost feels like I'm stepping into a memory of hers. Did she ever tell you about a wyvern chimera? No. Was the only kind she never encountered. Had quarrels with those feline ones, different varieties of scales, even a cow one, I think. Never found a wyvern. Never found a wyvern one in all of her years. I believe in you, girl. It would have been nice to be able to tell her the story when I return. If I return. I'm sure you will. You can tell the story to me. I don't know if I make for a good Baba, but I do enjoy a good tale. I'll think about it. I absolutely love her ears. We got this baddie werewolf woman, and her ears are just the most adorable things imaginable. It's great. I love it. You already got me talking too much. This is you talking too much? So you like dragons? I mean... absolutely not. I do. They're fascinating creatures and kind of high. I mean, interesting. Yeah. Very interesting. Fascinating creatures are very interesting. Very... magical. They are fascinating and magical. Used to pretend I was one when I was little. Really wanted their magic and their wings. Oh, you can just ask them. You can just ask them for their magic. Not sure about their wings. I ain't a priest either. Besides, I'm a warrior. Don't do all that magic shit. Why not? I like my sword and my muscles. They're a good combo. I mean, they look good too. And I don't need to rely on everyone, and I don't need to rely on anyone, not even dragons. A little help never hurt anybody. The last time someone tried to help, they shot me with 3 arrows. Right. Fair point. They weren't trying to help. Oh, they weren't trying to help you. They were trying to kill you. But alas, does that mean you don't want a drink to pep you up, Carolyn? Didn't say that. I see. That doesn't count as help? It's payment for me taking on your quest. Sure. You'll be happy to hear that I have some incredible infusions to offer that could greatly help with your quest. Nah, that sounds unnecessarily complicated. Let's keep it simple. Alright, what can I get you then? I reckon a little boost for this body couldn't hurt. Heard they're quick and toothy, so I need to be hardy for its bite. Some defense might come in handy. Or something for the brain. Baba talked quite a lot about how much they enjoy a good ruse. Maybe I can outsmart them with the right play. But I need some intelligence for that. Won't be risking on it all on a bad idea. Maybe you'd want to drink with an infusion? I just got to unpacking my shipments today. A what? Infusion. I use them to spice up my drinks. They grant you special abilities. Like Phoenix chilies, a little bit of one would make you fire resistant. That could be very useful in a fight. Sure, I'll try one. And on the topic of trickery... No, one is enough. Either you mix defense with your weird chilies, or you go heavy on the intelligence. Don't need more of your fancy tricks. I don't care which one you pick. That's your job. Figure it out. Okay. Now that I have access to infusions, I need to be careful how they interact with the other ingredients. They might alter the drink in a way where I have to use different ingredients than usual. Keep an eye out on the coaster sheet so that I mix the correct recipe. Maybe I should even try adding infusion first, just adding the drink from there. Let's give it a try. go with... Let's go with the Sparkling Nebula. Because we have not made that one yet. Let's spice things up today. Oh. Well, we already have the chili, so... Ha! Figured it out. Here you go. You're getting better. Thanks. I'm feeling tough already and dangerously close to catching fire myself. I could almost take on a dragon like this. Let's stay grounded. How urgent is the sunscreen? Pretty urgent. The sun tends to not take a break, even for vampires. Maybe he should sunbathe less. That might solve his problems. Might. No one has an easy solution ever been fun. Fair enough. Good point. I'll see what I can do. Maybe they got some mice in that mangrove. Good luck. Won't be needing it. What do I need? What I do need is oh my god. Chamomile salve. Gonna go. Look for that blighter. Go easy on them. Thank you. I'll be waiting here for your exploits upon your return. Darkness falls across the land. The midnight hour is close at hand. I know y'all know the reference. Or the song, I should say. Good evening to you, too. This quest. It wasn't here yesterday. That is correct. It seems dangerous. It is. And mysterious. Well, so do you. Sure. Like me. Oh, you could be a little less mysterious by telling me your name. Zephyr. Did the wind carry you in? I don't know, What is wrong with me? Why am I like this? No, my legs. I want that quest. Well, you can have it. Not just literally, physically, emotionally. What does that even mean? Emotionally? I want to take on that quest. Go to the castle to get at the cave. I mean... Yes. Well, no one has gone to the castle. Well, I mean, no one has gone to the castle yet, so if someone would like to go, they would be welcome to. So, you know of the castle? Yes? It seems strange. It is. A vampire lives there. Heard rumors. Whisperings of a strange, fiendish woman residing there. What a coincidence. Me too. Has she ever frequented your tavern? No, not recently. But she has? Once. Had a vampire mixer. Interesting. She was only here at night? Yes. Would you say she was unnaturally pale? Aren't most vampires? No, she had a lot of makeup on. But below that mask? Sure, yes. Would guess she looks pretty dead below that. What kind of drink did she order? Blood. Interesting. You sell blood? Of course. Whose blood? Did you hear about the wolf? I hear about the wolves avoiding the castle. Really? All of them? Yes. She had a lot of werewolf trap setups, but all animals seem to steer clear of Morrow Castle. They say its doors are always locked, so nothing can go inside or leave. Anything that tries to merges into her and lands in one way or another. As a grave pile of decorative bones, dirt feeding rotting flowers. They say death clings to her doorstep like an everlasting melody. Sounds like a strange place. Like a tomb for something still alive. Or for a goth. Goth or vampires. She seems to be a thief. It appears so. Do you not sympathize with that? Thievery is an honorable skill, but it must be performed in secret. Or you're not worth the coins in your pocket. Also, stealing a man's cape is just plain rude. I mean, true. I suppose. Only thing worse than that is stealing a man's hat. Not if it's cursed. Especially then. Point is, if you can't defend yourself from having trophies reclaimed, you must live with the consequences. The consequences being you? Exactly. Definitely sounds like you know what you're doing. Of course I do. I'm one with the shadows and the wind. Gone before they even notice I'm there. So, you could easily swipe something else along with the cape, right? Certainly. Gold, gemstones, other treasures. Whatever the bills pay. Whatever pays the bills. What about some interior decorations? Like what, for example? Just something to pretty up my tavern a little bit. Maybe something useful that also doubles as a decoration? Like a chair? Sealing a whole town sounds a little too ambitious for your first quest with me. I prefer something smaller, like a little trinket. My walls are still a bit empty. Wait, you're being serious? Oh, absolutely. A memento that once belonged to an eccentric vampire sounds like a wonderful addition to the tavern. I'll see what I can do. You won't be disappointed. Well then, I trust you to deliver yourself to her doorstep and the cape back to me. Along with a little neat addition to my interior design. Sounds like I'll need a few stamps. Would you like some? No, too traceable. How about a drink then? I could do with one of those. I heard your drinks inspire transformations of great magnitude. Allow me to dip into parts of yourself that you weren't previously aware of. Raise yourself up from your shadow. Say, what do you trade them for? Cash! I'm broke. Secrets? How about a joke? Okay. Secrets. Secrets? How about a joke? That would have been funny. I have many. Grant me one. I shall. I know this may not come as a shock to you, but I was here before. Just yesterday. You may not remember me because you barely noticed me in the shadows. I was stealthy. Spent hours watching you from afar. That is definitely a secret. You cleaned a lot of glasses, served everyone with a smile. You looked so worried after the adorable green one left. You mean Fable? Like you thought they might trip straight into a monster's maw. And you're swift with your hand and fast with the knife. Alright, enough secrets. You may now have one of my renowned drinks. And some of my renowned infusions. Infusions? Intriguing. What vile magic do you have to offer? For your purpose, I think you could benefit from either some fake crystals or a frozen pine cone. Frozen pine cones have absorbed some of nature's icy properties. They can help you form a magical frost barrier that will hurt those trying to harm you. The fake crystals hail straight from Avalon, allegedly. If consumed, they'll turn you invisible eventually, and invisible eventually. And for a bit, the duration is a bit unpredictable. I've also got some Phoenix chilies, but I don't think those would be very useful for your situation. Interesting. So, what dark depths of yourself are you looking to explore? I fear that Lady Evelyn may be of the undead nature, so I must be strong and vigorous if I want my stake in her heart before her fangs are near my neck. Oh, that does sound appealing. Oh, okay. We know what you're into now. Strength I can do. And some frost armor should help me with the fangs. Or perhaps the smarter route would be to evade her wrath entirely. To outstealth her and steal the cape right from under her pale nose. So that she may lie in the shame of having lost against me. I think such an approach would require a certain amount of dexterity. So invisibility can help me staying unseen while unseen, and should my speed and agility not be enough. I am you with this decision didn't keep. Your wisdom is no secret, is it? Alright, let's see what we can do. Let's go Swift Strike. Infusion. Damn, okay. No, I need a bit of defense, right? Order up! Oh, that was a pretty color too, damn. Here you go. A drink that all vampires fear. Garlic breath? Not quite, but that's a good name. May I steal it? You don't need to ask permission before you steal something in keep. Fair enough. then it's no longer a clever ruse, but a mere trade. I see. Did you hear about my new drink, the garlic breath? Ha. Good one. Tastes like not garlic, but just as fearsome to a vampire. You don't find garlic scary? No, only the absence of it. That makes two of us. Hopefully this will help me evade her. I'm not prepared for a fight, but I won't need one if my steps are swift and quiet as the wind. And if she can't see me, fine, keep. I would say pray that the sun will carry me back to you. But my hopes do not lie with the realm keepers, and I shall be damned if they control my fate. Expect to see me again after the next sunfall. If you do not, speak of vengeance. Vengeance makes for an early grave. Or for a good story. Farewell. Oh, a young lad. Silver is a difficult character, to say the least. They're so caught up in their own fantasy of an edgy rogue that they seem to be stuck talking or brooding like one. Likes all things dangerous and mysterious, or at least he pretends he does. Or for a bitter end. There's a good little pet. This game quite a bit. I do not regret it at all. We'll just create a new save. Save. Okay, yeah. And okay, everything's saved, so I'm gonna do you want to lose all your unsaved progress? Yeah, nothing was unsaved, so we're good. This was enjoyable. Tavern stories drink. Maybe in the future, we shall see. But we're gonna quit for now. That was fun. Thank you all so much for coming to the stream this evening. I had fun, and I hope you all did too. If you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe and follow me on social media. I am on Twitter and Blue Sky. If you'd like to keep up with me, Twitter is why everybody hates me. Blue Sky is where my more fluffy posts go. And if you want to help financially support my channel, I have a Stream Elements and a Ko-fi if you want to donate. Or you can go to my VGen and commission me for lore and or script writing. I don't think we're gonna raid this time around, but thank you all so much for stopping by anyways, and I shall see you all very, very soon. Have a good rest of your day, everyone.